Welcome back to the Crypto Cave. My name is Shane. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Bitcoin price. We're going to be diving into the charts, and I just want to show you that although I do think we are in a bearish trend, and I am currently bearish on Bitcoin, I do think today could be a pretty good opportunity for those of you who either aren't in the markets yet or are looking to expand on a position. I think right now might be a really good opportunity to expand and accumulate. So if that interests you, let's go ahead and dive right in. Okay guys, so now we are in the computer and we are looking at Bybit's map. This is provided by TradingView, so I do definitely recommend using TradingView for your maps because it just seems to be the most accurate in my opinion. Definitely don't use Robinhood apps for any type of technical analysis. Right now we're looking at the Bitcoin to USD inverse perpetuals. As you can see, we've been kind of trading sideways in this area right here between about the $45,000 level and about the $34,000 level. This is coming off of a huge downtrend. As you can see, this is a descending channel here, and when we broke out of that, I kind of expected to see a double bottom. So bottom here, and go back up. Instead, what we ended up doing was we ended up hitting some resistance, and so we had this descending channel. We came up, we hit resistance, we crashed back down to retest support. We came back up, hit the resistance, and now we've been trading sideways ever since. So I don't necessarily think that this is a double bottom pattern because there are higher lows and lower highs, and it's coming out of a descending channel pattern. This is a real bearish pattern. So that's why I say I am bearish. If this was to end up breaking, yeah, that would put us all the way back down here to the $13,000 level. So just be aware that this right here, this is a big move. Now, having said that, you can see that we do have a channel of support here, and we are in an upward channel. So there is the possibility that we break up here and we go to test all-time highs. And if that happens, I think we'll probably make all-time highs, get up to almost 80K, and then we could see another consolidation or a downtrend happen to bring us back down in here. That being said, there is always the possibility that this trend right here follows all the way down to the $13,000 level. So, you know, just something to think about. I don't think that we're going down to $13,000, and I don't even think we're going to break the $20,000 level. But just be aware, it's a scary time for Bitcoin right now. It can kind of go either way, and no one's exactly sure which way it's going to go. So I am in a trade right now, and I'm hoping for it to bounce up to the top. If it does bounce, if we can break out of here, I think we're going to go up and retest the $45,000 level. And then if we can break that $45,000 level, then I'll be bullish, because as you can see, we had this huge downtrend from the top, right? And we came down like 50%, almost exactly 50%. And then we came back up, tested huge resistance, came back down, huge support, huge resistance. Now we are on this line here. That is our support line. If it breaks, we could come all the way back down to 35,000 very easily. In fact, if this breaks, that is what I would assume would happen. We would just go straight down to the possibly even 34.3 level to retest that. But if it breaks up, then I think we're going to go and test the $44,700 level-ish. And if we can break that, then I think we'll definitely be game on, back in the bull trend. Everything is gravy. So just be very careful right now with your trading. We are still in a downtrend, as you can see. This is much, much lower, and it could easily continue because this does look like a continuation pattern to me. And if it was to play out as it looks to me to technically be, that could bring us all the way down to, you know, the $13,000 level. And that would be absolutely devastating for Bitcoin and the crypto markets. That would cut it in thirds. So that's that would be pretty significant. Interested in what you guys have to say about this. If you are thinking about putting in a long position, I would definitely wait until we break this resistance here. So, you know, it looks like if we were to break the $41,600 level, I think that would be a pretty decent trade up to the $44,000 level. And then if we break that, then yeah, I think we'll go up to test 52,000, and then I think we'll go up to test, you know, the $58,000 level, and so on and so forth. So this could be the turnaround for Bitcoin, at least in the next couple months, but it also could be a huge trap as well. Let's go into the 1 hour real quick. I do want to mention that this right here, if we do push a little bit higher, that could turn into a nice cup and handle on the 1 hour, and that could actually help further momentum. And also I do want to point out on the 1 hour, it's on the 4 hour as well. If we were to come back up to this $44,000 level, I think we probably will get rejected one more time at the $44,500 level. And then if we can just come down, retest support again, and then retest our resistance, we could be forming a very large head and shoulders pattern. And for the head and shoulders, we're looking at, you could call this a shoulder. You definitely could. And in that case, if we come back up and retest this up here at 44.5, that could be this pattern playing out. But definitely here, and then you could make this case if we complete this pattern. Or I think more likely what will happen is we will come up, get rejected at 44,500, come back down to maybe even the 40,000, 39,500 level, and then come back up to retest the resistance at 44.5. And if that plays out, if a head and shoulders was to play out from this position, you come to the bottom of the move, all the way up to the top, and then to the breakout. So if that were to happen, we would be targeting the $54,000 level. But again, I think we'd probably get stopped out here at probably the 51.3 or the $52,000 level. Most likely the $52,000 level. So I think that would probably be a huge level of resistance. But yeah, so these are just my thoughts, guys. What do you think about a possible head and shoulders in the Bitcoin chart? What do you think about the markets in general? Are we on the up and up? Or are we about to fall even further, possibly down to devastating levels for Bitcoin? I'm definitely interested to see what you all think. All right, thanks so much for watching, guys. I'm very curious to see what you have to say about the markets and just the general state of things. Definitely subscribe and like the video if you like this kind of technical analysis content, and we will see you in the next one at the Crypto Cave.